Interest rates impact our finances in many ways. For unit trust investments, changes in interest rates can impact the prices of stocks and bonds. What is an interest rate? An interest rate is the price charged by a lender to a borrower for the use of funds. So, how are interest rates determined? There are two key interest rates: the policy interest rate and market interest rate. The policy interest rate is determined by a country's central bank. For example, Malaysia's policy interest rate is the overnight policy rate, or OPR. This is the overnight rate that banks borrow and lend money to each other. In simple terms, the central bank reduces interest rates if it seeks to stimulate economic growth. The central bank raises interest rates if it aims to slow down economic activities or contain inflation. What are the key objectives of central banks? Depending on the country, some of the key objectives of central banks are to ensure financial stability, to achieve price stability, and to promote sustainable economic growth. Let's look at how interest rates affect the economy. For example, when a country is facing rising inflationary pressures, the central bank will raise its policy interest rate. As commercial banks raise their market interest rates, the higher cost of borrowing will dampen consumer and investment spending. Consequently, this will help to slow down economic activities and reduce inflation. In the event of a slowing economy, the central bank will seek to stimulate growth by reducing its policy interest rate. As commercial banks lower their interest rates accordingly, the lower cost of borrowing will encourage more consumer and investment spending. This will eventually generate higher economic activities. In summary, interest rate is an important tool used by a central bank to manage a country's inflation and economic conditions. Changes in interest rates can affect the outlook of an economy and its overall level of economic activities. This may in turn impact corporate earnings and the performance of the stock and bond markets.